Alright guys, so we've been working on these Slingbow projects for quite a while, and that's my son's. He's got the whisker biscuit. Mine's a little bit different. I just have a key ring for in place of the whisker biscuit. It's real easy to put them together. As far as like using a whisker biscuit, you just take a couple of zip ties and you zip tie it to the wrist rocket, and it turns it into a Slingbow. We're going to be doing some testing of the Slingbows and arrows and even these quivers over a period of time. We might do some later on today, and if we do, we'll take that footage and put it on the back of this video right here. Basically what you're going to need to use to make these quivers is some paracord, probably about 7-8 feet long, depending on how long you're going to want your strap to be. These right here, like this one, this is Jimmy's, and this one is this piece of paracord is about 7 feet, about 6.5, 7 feet long, and mine's about 8 feet long. But basically, what you're going to do is you're going to use this is 1.5 ABS. Perfect. Always some shit happening when I start filming. Anyway, this is an 1.5 cap, and then you just take your cap, you put it on the end of your ABS, whichever side you want to be the bottom or the top. Let's take this one and make that. No, you know what? Let's just do it like this. And then what you're going to do is you're going to drill 2 holes right here. You're going to drill 2 holes up here on that side. Probably about 1/4 of an inch or so apart. And basically what we're doing this for is we had made these 2 quivers and remembered that, hey, we didn't do any video for you guys. So we're basically making this one for the video, and you know, maybe later on somebody might be able to use it or something. I don't know. We'll have to see what's going on with that. Like if my wife wants to learn how to use Slingbows or even use a bow. But what you're going to do is this is kind of the part that's kind of a pain in the ass. You got to get this inside the hole. You got to feed it through on the inside. And really the color of paracord just kind of depends on what color you want. I use the red for Jimmy because red is his favorite color, and he got that paracord from Samantha Masandano, and he loves her channel, so he wanted to use her paracord just so that he could think of her whenever he was using his Slingbow, which I thought that was pretty cool. So and that's what you're going to want the first one to look like, just like this. Each end is fed through the hole, through the inside. And then you're going to do the same thing. But you're going to, before you do that, you're going to just tie a knot just like this in the paracord with the 2 pieces. That way it just kind of keeps it together and doesn't spread apart or anything. That's all that's for. And then you just take your other two, stick them through the hole, bring it out, and then you just knot up the end with the two pieces, kind of just like this. And then there you go. That's should be good. I mean, you could melt the two together and all that, but I'm not going to do that with this one. Mainly because this is, like I said, this is just an extra one. And then what you're going to do is take some PVC pipe primer. It's like this purple primer stuff, and you're going to prime around the bottom part where you're going to put your cap. And you're going to let that sit for a second. Then you're going to do the inside of the cap, just like that. Let that sit for just a second. And then you just take the PVC glue, and you run it on the inside of the cap. All around the circumference of the inside of the cap. And you just take it, push it on, and that quiver's done. And that's what it'll look like. Now you could use a bigger piece of ABS or whatever material you're going to use, like PVC or ABS or whatever. We only used this because this piece of ABS was brand new, just laying on my garage floor when we moved into this house. So this is what I decided to use the ABS for. So I mean, depending on how many arrows you want to take with you, that right there is probably going to be enough for us, but you never know. One thing I'm going to do to these arrows, these are my arrows. I'm going to do a project with this where I'm going to take this off, this knock, and I'm going to put golf tees in the end of them, just like I did with this, like this. And that way when you're using a Slingbow, you get a better grip on the arrow instead of trying to grab onto the knock. And I think that was what somebody else was saying in a video that I saw, that it just actually gives you a better grip. So anyway, thanks for joining me in this video, and I hope you try it out. Maybe it might be a fun project for you and your kids to do. But anyway, guys, I'm going to take off. Thanks for joining me, and get back to you another time. Keep going. You got a couple more arrows. Come on, hurry up. Hurry up, do it again. Are you gonna shoot it or what? Hurry up.